the Trading Desk, where we say money talks. My name is Dave Floyd with Aspen Trading Group, and as usual, joined with Matt Davio of Red Rock Partners and Jesse Felder of Felder & Company. Before we get into today's show, let's take a look at what the markets have done over the last 2 weeks.
This week on the Trading Desk, we finally saw a break of this 2-week range that we've been in the S&P 500. Looks to me like we're going to trade lower another 3 to 5%, maybe down to that 950 range, and then from there we'll have to reassess. The next chart shows the dollar. The dollar, again, to us, has looked the last few weeks like it's bottoming and has started to react and such, and we see upside momentum here for the longer term. The following chart shows the euro, which relates to the dollar. The euro should go down when the dollar goes up, and that, in fact, is starting to happen here, and we picked that on our last show, August 3rd, and has moved up quite nicely, already about a 10% move off the bottom on the euro as the EUO goes up. The next chart is gold. Gold is looking lower to us as we have, again, lower inflation or lower deflation. Gold should go down, and gold has been struggling here for the past few months, really since February. Hasn't been able to take out that $1,000 range. And with that, the final chart, again, a bigger picture, long-term picture of the S&P 500. Are we going to test lower? Looks like we've begun that, and we'll see how low we go. But you can see on this chart A, B, C. The C has been set. Now we'll see where D goes. If D is below B, we might go test that 5. If not, we could be, again, looking to go to yet another high.
As you can see from the charts we just looked at, today actually was right before we filmed the show. We finally got these S&Ps to break. Question is, sustained or not?
Well, I've been saying for 2 weeks now, about 12 trading days, that 985 to 1015 was the range. And if you look at a chart,
it stopped dead at 985 this morning.
Well,
maybe 982 actually.
It went to 978. So we've actually, I think we have broken it, and I do think we will see another 30 points. So I said either break, we'll see 30-point move.
I think we'll go a little bit lower. Yeah. Beyond that, I'm not going to make a guess.
That's exactly what happens when you see a momentum market and it just ticks up. It sucks people in. They go, oh, great, I'm buying it, and they make a little money.
Yeah, and every little dip is bought. Every little dip is bought.
Then you get a big gap down, and all those people are trapped. Right. They have no way to. I mean, for trading purposes, that's how it works a lot of times. And
you know, it was interesting. On Friday, I was reading one of the newsletters I get, and the American Association of Individual Investors had a bullish reading of over 50%. Right. Last time that happened was in 2008, right before the big move down.
I'll tell you, I got short the Friday before this, so that was August 7th, and I got short. We ran up to 1015, we pulled back, and I sold at 1010, and I've been holding for now 10 days. So when I put on the trade, I said to myself, 3 weeks. I'll give myself to August 31st, and that's it, and I'm out. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm looking for that again, 955 to 970, range to cover. So I'm looking 3 to 5%. It's not a big trade, but just like you said, Jesse, the reason I got short that Friday was because, again, it felt like that, and in all last week we sold off, and then we rallied right back to that spot again, and we were just hanging around there.
I think nobody's talking about
Friday's
testing the lows
was even more telling though, because we sold off all week 85, and then at the end of the week they jammed them right up to 10,006. 1,006. So it was.
What worries me is we're having a pullback here, and a lot of people were talking about it. Nobody's talking about new lows potentially, or a test of those March lows. Nobody, I mean, that's kind of taken off the table in most discussions, and that's what kind of worries me.
It'll be back on discussion if we continue to move a little bit lower. Sure. But let's talk about that when we come back. We're going to take a break, but when we come back, we're going to continue the discussion and also talk about our brilliant call from 2 weeks ago about the bottom in the U.S. dollar. You're watching The Trading Desk on COTV, Channel 11.